Hey everyone, welcome back to another high quality foodie feature for you here on the channel, where this time I'm headed into Del Taco because it looks like they're combining two menu favorites into one and then stuffing them with some pretty tasty options. That's right, it's their all new stuffed quesadilla tacos, so stay tuned because they're up next.
Welcome to Peep This Out Reviews with Ian K.
Stay frosty.
Hi, what can I get for you?
Yeah, peep this out. I have a mobile order pickup for Ian for those 3 new stuffed quesadilla tacos, please.
Okay, you can just come to the window.
Awesome, thank you. All right, so coming off of those double cheese breakfast tacos that I reviewed recently, it looks like now we've got something for lunch and dinner. So I think effectively our bases are covered. Hey, how you doing?
Oh,
Yeah. Can I grab some Del Scorcho sauce from you too? That'd be awesome. Hey, yeah, how you doing? Yes, please. Appreciate you. Thanks so much. Stay frosty, we'll see ya. All right, guys, let's peep this out. All right, so here we go with the all-new stuffed quesadilla tacos. And initial first impressions, guys, these look to be bursting at the seams with the good stuff. I'm definitely digging the presentation so far and how these look. All right, so starting off on the bottom with the grilled chicken, if you take a look, we're supposed to have 2 flour tortillas here, which we definitely have, and it's supposed to have a decent amount of queso blanco and cheddar cheese, which it does not actually. There's very little to speak of here. On the inside, we've got marinated grilled chicken, shredded lettuce, diced tomatoes, and more shredded cheddar cheese, guys. And as you can see, it's looking pretty decent with a very nice portion of the goodness on the inside of this one, with the exception of what's supposed to be in the quesadilla. But let's just move along to the second one. Here we've got the crispy chicken variant, and starting off with what we're supposed to have is a decent amount of queso blanco and cheddar cheese on the inside of these tortillas, and we do not, again, I'm a little concerned about this here, but on the inside, 2 crispy chicken strips, we've got the shredded lettuce, the diced tomatoes, and more of that cheddar cheese, but even still, I'm concerned about the quantity of what's on the inside of the quesadilla, but everything else so far is looking pretty solid here. And rounding out the trifecta, we have the carne asada variant. And again, very little on the inside of the quesadilla portion, guys. I'm really concerned at this point. The queso blanco and cheddar cheese is virtually non-existent here, but even still, on the inside, grilled carne asada, and again, shredded lettuce, diced tomatoes, and more of that cheddar cheese. So very solid filling on the inside of these, but the actual quesadilla and how they're promoting these, I don't know. We're just gonna have to see if the flavor is gonna deliver on it. Let's do just that. This is the all-new stuffed quesadilla tacos here at Del Taco. Let's peep out this flavor. Well, I gotta say again, I'm pretty concerned about this one. I'm not really feeling a lot of cheese on the inside of the quesadilla as I'm pressing into it here, but I do like the toastiness of it. It presents well, and there's a lot of goodness on the inside of this here. So we're gonna get into this, obviously, and just like the last time when I did the double cheese breakfast tacos, I'm gonna go for one bite to give you my breakdown on what it tastes like, and then we'll do a little bit of that Del Scorcho sauce, and then we'll move on to the next one, because there's 3 of them here, guys, and it really is pretty hot in my car right now. Let's just give it a shot. It's the grilled chicken variant of the stuffed quesadilla tacos here at Del Taco. Let's do it. Okay, all right. I got a little bit of cheese in the very bottom in the middle from the quesadilla, but obviously it's just a little bit. That's the only thing here, but everything on the inside is definitely singing. The marinated grilled chicken is pretty beautiful. The lettuce, the cheese, the diced tomatoes, I'm not really tasting too much here. We'll just show it to you again. As you can see, a little bit of that cheese is peeking through right there, but there's really not a lot to speak of so far. You know what I'm gonna have to do? I think I'm gonna have to go for 2 bites before we get into the sauce, because guys, so far, I really wanna like these, and I do, but I want there to be more cheese. So let's go for one more bite, and then we'll go for that sauce again. Okay, better. All right, now you can see that half ring of cheese on the bottom right there. There's definitely more cheese as you get further into this, but naturally, it's not really as spread out as it could be. But once you get to it, the flavor is pretty nice. Nice and creamy on the queso blanco, and of course with that cheddar cheese mixed with it. Lovely situation, the nice toastiness that you're seeing right there, of course, of the outside, simulating that quesadilla goodness, and all the toppings on the inside of this one here. In this case, that grilled chicken, the cheese, the lettuce, the tomatoes. Pretty tasty this way. All right, and because I've got it ready and I'm glutton for punishment right now, we're gonna do some Del Scorcho on this action. So let me get this sized up for you, and we'll get this in just a little bit. Hopefully that's coming through and you guys can see it. It's a little blurry, hopefully not. I'm gonna try to do the best I can here with this, but as you can see, it is what it is. At least we got it in there, guys. Let me give you a quick shot of that, just in case that didn't come out too well, a pretty decent amount. Let's give it a shot with the sauce. Banging. Ooh. Ooh. Good. But hot. Oh yeah, that's very hot right now. Man, I'm doing this in 100 degrees right now with a little fan going, but even still, very lovely situation on this one. And as you can see, even more cheese. It's not exactly made the way I would have liked it because it's very lopsided, but even still, once you get to it, Pretty nice quality on this one. Pretty nice indeed. All right, moving into the crispy chicken. Take a look at this one. Very hefty on this. I've reviewed these in the past as well, the crispy chicken variants here. Very thick on that chicken strip, guys. And as you can see, no shortage of the cheese on the top. Let's just hope we have a decent amount on the inside. But very, very tasty on this one as well. It's the crispy chicken variant of the stuffed quesadilla tacos. Here we go. Same as before. Decent filling, but not a lot of cheese on the very end over here. We're going to have to go for another bite. But before I do, let me show you really quick on the inside. I didn't get too much of the chicken on that one there, but as you can see, the breakdown is exactly the same. They're all the same other ingredients are the same across the board here. But even still, no cheese yet on the very bottom. So let's go for another bite before we get into the sauce. Here we go. Well, it's harder because I got more chicken, and obviously since I got into the middle area there is that ring of cheese on the very bottom. Again, the queso blanco mixing with that cheddar is a very nice combination. There just needs to be more of it, more evenly spread out throughout this here, and it would be just perfect. But as it stands, the nice crispiness of the chicken strips are pretty awesome, and the usual other ingredients on here, that cheese, the lettuce, the tomato, all the usual goodies. It's definitely nice, a little bit of the crunch of the lettuce I'm really liking with this one here. And of course, the toastiness on the outside to simulate that crispy quesadilla feel. It just needs a little bit more cheese, but even still, guys, very tasty. All right, you know what's coming. More Del Scorcho action. Glutton for punishment here. Let's go for a little drip. I think that's probably a better shot than the last time. It's just enough here, I think. We've got another packet for the last one there, but as you can see, a very decent amount. This is a pretty decent amount of heat, guys, for Del Scorcho. It really elevates this big time. Here we go. That's really good with the crispy chicken. Wow. Ooh. Steamy action. Not like knock your socks off type of heat, but very steamy. Wow. I am literally a mess right now. Literally a mess. I'm having fun doing this for you, but even still, it is very messy here in the car. But lovely situation, and again, more of that chicken action. Very lovely situation indeed. All right, enough with the lovely situations for now. Let's move on to the carne asada, because this should hopefully be the one that really takes the crown here because it's got meat in it. But just looking at this, I gotta be honest, guys. You probably saw this during the initial close-up. I don't really have a lot of carne asada in this one here, so I'm gonna try and do the best I can. But as you can see, a very decent amount of all the other toppings on the inside, but no cheese to speak of just yet here. So let me see if I can kind of spread this out just a little bit. I'm gonna knock off some of these tomatoes just a little bit here because there's way too many for my liking. All right, one last quick look at this one here. And as you can see again, nice toasty action. It's the carne asada variant of the stuffed quesadilla tacos here at Del Taco. Here we go. Okay, there it is. I wasn't tasting the meat real quick, but it's coming through. Light saltiness that it's got, that's actually pretty good. Take a look at that. It does seem more plentiful when you bite into it and you're kind of looking at it as a cross section. And as you can see on the bottom, the cheese is beginning to peek out just a little bit from that quesadilla. But again, you really got to take at least a couple of bites to get to it. So that's a no bueno situation, but even still, pretty tasty. All right, so let me see if I can guarantee a shot of this cheese in the very bottom before we get into that hot sauce. Because guys, I do feel that it's hiding from me right now. Let's go for another bite. Well, I guess it's going to come down to who makes this for you, because as you can see, we've got a nice ring of cheese all along the bottom, all the way around this one here practically, guys. It looks really nice, and when you pair that up with the carne asada meat, it's looking pretty awesome right there. A decent amount on the inside. I was a little worried about the quantity, but even still, everything else is really doing its job here. Pretty nice on this one. All right, and you know what's coming next? Del Scorcho action. Here we go. Let's keep this focus. I think we're getting better as we go here just a little bit. And we'll light this one up pretty nicely. There you go. Very decent amount on this one here. Here we go. Del Scorcho action. Let's do it. Oh. Combining with the saltiness of that meat. That's hot. Oh. Hang on. Wow. I felt that one more that time around. I guess they say third time's a charm, right? Because that was pretty crazy. Wow. Very tasty, guys. Very tasty on that. Man, oh my God, I'm burning up right now. Delicious stuff all around, guys. Let's wrap this review up. All right, so here's an awesome money shot of the trifecta that is the stuffed quesadilla tacos here at Del Taco. And guys, I'm very impressed with these as I got further in. I was very concerned in the very beginning. I was really hoping there was going to be more cheese than what's here. But naturally, as you get further in, you're going to get to it. So it really is a nice quality product all around. Depending upon your protein of choice, whether it's grilled chicken, crispy chicken, or carne asada, they have you covered here. And honestly, with a little bit of that hot sauce action, it really elevates these to a new level of flavor. But definitely fun to eat, adequately priced, and I gotta say, I would definitely rock these again. These are really pretty tasty.
Try 'em guacced up too. Can I get a Del yeah?
All right, so jumping right to the ratings before I pass out here in my car thanks to the heat, I'm gonna start off with the grilled variant of these all-new stuffed quesadilla tacos, and I'm gonna give that one a 7.5 out of 10. It was definitely an above-average taco for sure, guys, especially for fast food. The only thing is, though, out of all three of those tacos, it had the least amount of cheese in the quesadilla. Everything on the inside definitely sang in terms of quality, and definitely the flavor was good, but I think I needed just a little bit more cheese in that particular one to really kind of bump up the rating just a bit. But even still, pretty tasty. And as for the crispy chicken variant, that one's gonna get an 8 out of 10 because honestly, that was a lot heartier, believe it or not. Even though it was just 2 chicken strips and it didn't look like it had as much in it as the grilled chicken, what I bit into was actually pretty hearty and the overall flavor was good. Cheese level was definitely up there as well. So that makes the difference with these because that's the promo. Still pretty good. And rounding out the trifecta, I'm gonna have to give the carne asada variant an 8.5 out of 10. Guys, that was probably the top in terms of flavor because it was a little bit extra salt, but even still, there was a lot more cheese in that one, and it felt very, very satisfying to bite into. So again, like I said, it's gonna come down to who actually prepares these tacos for you. Make sure you check them because there needs to be a lot more cheese on the inside of these. There's plenty of real estate when it comes to the tortilla size. They can definitely do a little bit better, at least with what I had today. But even still, the quality was tasty, they present well, and they are definitely something to check out. At least once, I'd recommend it. They are pretty good. All right, so as I continue to melt away, do me a quick favor. Drop some comments down below. Let me know if you're going to be giving these a shot if you have a Del Taco in the area. And how excited are you to give this a go knowing that it actually is supposed to have a lot of cheese on the inside? Are you excited to hopefully receive that? Drop those comments down below and definitely let me know. And with that, this is Ian K closing out another high-quality foodie feature for you here on Peep This Out Reviews, bringing you brand new content every single week here on my channel. So I stay tuned for that next review coming real soon. In the meantime, stay frosty. In-car filming in the summertime, guys. What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? All right, guys, until next time, I'll talk to you soon. Hey, thanks for checking out another one of my reviews. But just in case you didn't see the one before this one, you can find it right up over here, along with what I think YouTube's gonna recommend for you to check out as well. As always, I think you'll find something to like in both of them, and I'll definitely catch you in the next one. See ya.